This is magnetite, one of the rarest rocks on the earth. It's magnetic. It has magnetic properties. And if you don't believe me, well, let me show you. This is a magnet. I need to get my piece of metal. Sec. So here's my metal little pack. You can see it's metal. So this is definitely a magnet. No tricks. No invisible wires. Two. If you look, see this rock with that. It won't fall off, and these magnetites, they won't fall off. This is how you know that you have magnetite in your possession. And if you're still not really sure that you have magnetite, then maybe, like, if you don't have a magnet, let's say, just to see how you would see if it's a magnetite or not. Maybe, like, when I've done research about magnetite, I learned that they leave off a black thing, and because he's gonna be on, I can't really find that thing, but like most people would have magnets, and if you don't have a regular handheld like big black magnet like this one, then just try to use your resources. Like if you find one, like if you see a magnet somewhere by, like if you're not at home and like you just happen to see a rock that looks like one of these, well, maybe like you should just try as hard as you can to just look for all of your resources and see, like, let's say you're in your house and you can't find a magnet. You could just use a refrigerator magnet. That would be easy enough, right? Simple. So these are my magnetic rocks. They're called magnetite. Some of the rarest rocks on the earth. And if you're wondering where I found them, well, one day I was in school at PS7, Milton Fine School in the Bronx. The neighborhood was Kingsbridge. So I was in school, and at the recess yard we have like this field thing. And so we were at the field, and all the teachers were just talking about the rules and how to play safe. And I found a rock. The first magnetite that I found was this one, this kind of sharp magnetite. And so I picked it up and decided to just look at it because I was all of a sudden interested in rocks a lot. So then my friend named Adiel Carlos, he also goes to my school. They're in class. I had this small little magnet that was like, it was very small, and I had it in my desk, and luckily my desk was metal, so I knew that it was a magnet. And so basically what happened was that I was like, I have a rock. Let me see if it's magnetic, because I've read about rocks that were magnetic, and I forgot what their name was. So I was looking, they're in math, and I actually picked it up with my magnet, and I was so amazed. I cannot tell you how amazed I was. Like my jaw almost dropped because like I was just so happy, and then my happiness raised even higher. It elevated because I showed Adiel how, like, me picking up the magnet, and he was like amazed, and he said that I found one of the rarest rocks on the earth called magnetite. And so I was very surprised, and I was stunned, And I decided to go on the recess yard and see if I decided that the next few days I would try to look for more magnetite. The second day, I didn't find any magnetite. But the third day, I was looking and I found one rock. I go to Alvin classes after school, and so I found one small rock of magnetite. It was, I believe it was this one. And so after I found that one, and I wanted to take it home and see if it was magnetite, and it turned out that it was. And so recently, well, actually today, I was looking on the recess yard and I found these two. I have like there are these magnets that are attached to my table that they like show little pieces of paper. And so I asked my friend who sits next to me, and I asked her to please take please take these two rocks and to see if they were magnetic with a magnet. And she actually originally had 3, but because Adiel helped me, I gave him 1. And so then I got so happy, and so I took them home, and now here we are. So thank you guys. I really hope that you like this video. So thanks.